2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the first stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today's coverage of the FedEx St Jude Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey Luke, I'm very happy to be covering this featured group's play this week. It's going to be fire, let me tell you. There seems to be quite the rivalry starting between these two players.
Well, the only thing that really goes against Xander Schauffele is he doesn't win as often as he should. But every attribute in his game is just exceptional. You're talking about one of the best players out on tour. This one's for birdie. Getting off to a great start at this event.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
The second at TPC Southwind presents the first real birdie chance. Just a short par 4 playing 401 yards. That's not the shot he was hoping for. Oh, Henny, that looks like a putrid lie. Is it bad?
No, this is just unfortunate. So close to the fairway, but sitting really down.
Here's Xander Schauffele. Choosing the 9-iron here.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
Ah, yes.
What a shot that was. Making the difficult look very easy. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Oh, what a great stroke. Well, that's a bit disappointing. I don't mind the look of this. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. It looked like it came out of a cannon. The third hole at TPC Southwind, Rich, the first of the par 5s on the golf course. A lot of water in play. You need to be brave if you're going for this in two.
More golf balls hit into the water at TPC Southwind than any other golf course on tour. An excellent reason why. You get a little careless, that water on the right-hand side is going to gobble up that second shot.
That's very impressive.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
He's currently sitting in first place. The fourth hole here at TPC Southwind is the first par 3 on the course, and it measures just under 200 yards. Just avoid the penalty area to the left. And he's safely on the green with that shot. Good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under.
Little birdie look in here.
This is on a stupendous line.
And he holds it. What a putt. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently in second place, hoping to overtake.
Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
And look out, guys. This rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
The fifth at TPC Southwind is a long par 4 measuring 485 yards. It requires a good strong drive to avoid the bunker on the left and then an accurate approach into this green. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Good shot there, Beamer. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
Ooh, right by the hole. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's sitting there just in third place.
Going with the 4-iron here. A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. The strategy at the 6th here at TPC Southwind on this par 4, measuring just under 450 yards from the tips, is to position your drive from the tee to give a clear shot into this green. That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? Chosen the pitching wedge here. Oh, good shot that, right inside the range.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
That's tracking. Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays. And that will take him to 5 under. The 7th at TPC Southwind is a strong par 4, measuring 482 yards from the back tee. A big clump of trees on the left, and the one on the right is to be avoided off the tee. Also, a good angle to attack this green is from the left half of this fairway, with a huge greenside tree that also affects any poor approaches. Yep, that shot safely on the green.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's return to live play now. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Setting up this putt 24 feet from the cup. This for back-to-back birdies.
Okay, steady now. Well, this player's mighty fine. Their lead is now 9 after that performance. The 8th hole at TPC Southwind is a really nice short par 3, measuring just 164 yards. This green has been recently contoured, so accuracy or distance control off the tee is paramount. An opportunity to make a par here. Ouch, that hurts. It's just about 3 feet away. And a quick glimpse at the leaderboard now, and this player holds the lead, with Brooke Henderson trailing in 2nd place. And this is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them. Sitting at -4. Outright first here. And choosing the 8-iron here. Sadly, this one will make a splash. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Opting for the 9-iron. That was a beauty. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Oh, that was a little loose, wasn't it? And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out. Yeah, putting for bogey here.
This one's dialed in. Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final 9 coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. A few shots under par at the moment. Currently leading. That could play. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet. Just didn't drop. And that should secure the par on this one. We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Ooh. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Our leader really starting to gap the field now. Their advantage is 9 shots. The par 3 11th at TPC Southwind measures just 162 yards. But looks can be deceiving here. While it looks pretty, it can bite you. Make sure you've got enough club here on approach. Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2.
Get the fist pump ready. This looks like it's going in.
That's a big time putt, that one. And their rival knows it too. They heard the cheers. And with that hole finished, they're currently in the lead, with Brooke Henderson following in second. The par 4 12th is only a short one, measuring 406 yards from the tips. But you need to be very accurate off the tee. Avoid that huge water hazard to the right, and that'll give you the best angle into this green. Any drive that's pushed left will make it a difficult approach, and be wary. There's water over the back of this green, which you can't see. Around 110 yards to go. This one looks to be heading towards the green.
Wow, they really put on a show with that approach shot, and their rival, Xander Schauffele, appears to be taking notice as well.
Mark it down, that's birdie number 5.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Here's Xander Schauffele, opting for the 5-iron. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. The 13th at TPC Southwind is a strong par 4 that plays uphill and a slight dogleg to the right. It requires a big drive up the right half and then a very accurate approach. There's a heavily bunkered green there, so make sure you hit your approach in the right distance. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
That was wonderfully done. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. And back to the course with the live action. Not afraid to go deep. This putt's for 6 under par. Oh, this looks pure. That's a good putt to make. We'll take that. And that will move him to 6 under par. The 14th at TPC Southwind is one of their signature holes. The par 3 that plays downhill considerably long, around 240 yards, is hit over a big body of water to the right. Fortune favours the brave here. If you need a birdie, go flag hunting. Otherwise, lay up to around 20 feet left. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Get excited. This could go in. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. And that will take him to 7 under. Accuracy is required at the par 4 15th, just 395 yards off the tee. Players like to lay back to give them their right number into this green. There's a little creek that meanders through the centre of the fairway here and up to the right side of the green. So make sure your approach is accurate. He hit that pretty loose. Yep, that's a water ball. And here we are with their 4th.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Get in. And back to the play, shall we? This is a bogey putt coming up. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? This putt here for double bogey. Make sure you make this one. The 16th at TPC Southwind is the last genuine birdie hole on the course. It's a par 5 measuring just 530 yards, but there's a lot required on the tee shot that's played uphill to a ridge. If you can get it up over the rise, a good chance for reaching the green here in 2 to set up a birdie and even perhaps eagle. But be wary of this green. There's a big bunker short left, and if you find it, it's not an easy up and down. Maybe even a par can be hard. And this putt to move them into a tie for second. That was a gallant attempt. Let's get back to it, shall we? Putting for an eagle. Yes, they've made it. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. A thing of beauty. Well, to become the champion at TPC Southwind, you need to hit some big shots down the stretch, and there's none tougher than this approach into 17.
The green sits just below the player, flanked by bunkers both right and left. The green is long and narrow and does generally move from right to left. All in all, one of the most difficult approaches on this golf course.
That's frustrating. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup.
It was on a good line. And this next putt, it's for bogey. And a quick glimpse at the leaderboard now. And this player holds the lead, with Brooke Henderson trailing in second place. Handy effort, that one. The finishing hole at TPC Southwind snakes around a huge hazard to the left. Avoid the water, Rich, and then you can go for that green.
This green tilts from right to left, working down towards the water on the left-hand side. But let's face it, if you hit it in the water, you've hit a horrible shot.
The chip drops, and he'll win the event.
Ah, nicely done. Great chip.
Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape. Sometimes you've just got to stand and applaud. That was a performance for the ages.
It's just one of these wins where you just want to sit back and just soak it all in and enjoy it.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the second stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today's coverage of the BMW Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey Luke and Rich, I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round, and I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Certainly looking forward to seeing how this rivalry plays out, Rich. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement that these two generate. Oh, so close.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Oh, just missed.
And this one will be for bogey.
Sitting at 1 over for the event. And Rich, the second hole in play for the championship is a little different than the route in the members face. It's the 13th on the card. Take us through it.
It is. It's a very strong par 3, just over 210 yards. But this green is very deep, so it wouldn't surprise me to see this hole playing somewhere over the 225-yard mark. It's very narrow, very long, and very difficult.
This putt for par here. Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
Yeah, she's up ahead. She's actually one in front of her rival.
Oh, what a shot from the bunker. And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Oh, we head to the first of the par 5s in operation, the third hole, Rich.
Big hitters will be able to take advantage and drive it over those bunkers down the right-hand side, leaving a very straightforward and basic second shot back up the hill.
Oh, that was pure. Playing from around 240 yards. I know it hasn't come up exactly how they imagine in their mind, Rich, but you've got to like that play.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Playing their fourth shot. Mistakes can happen. Shake it off. Time for the fifth shot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Oh, that's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Currently at 2 over par.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
That's not the one he wanted.
Henny, what does that lie look like?
It looks like they have a good lie here in the sand.
On the green now, but a bit of work left to do here. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
Yeah, she's been playing great, looking consistent, and now she's 2 strokes ahead of her rival.
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Rich, we head to the 5th on the property, and we really need to position our tee shots here, don't we?
We do. This is a very interesting, cool hole, Luke. This is kind of like a fairway and then second shot green and not much else out there that you really want any part of. Miss the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Don't hit it in there because you're going to make at least 5, if not worse.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. How close was that to going down? Time now for the 4th shot. Are you kidding me?
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. Rich, the 6th hole's a par 4, measuring under 400 yards, but there's still plenty of focus needed here.
It's just a straightaway hole, Luke. A lot of players can go ahead and take a long iron and just wedge it on from there. I still think, though, the big hitters are going to give it a run and just take out the driver and whip it on up there.
This should play. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some. And this putt to tie Brooke Henderson.
Ouch, that hurts. This putt about 11 feet in distance. Just didn't drop.
A bogey putt awaits.
Yeah, well holed. Let's move on.
What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's 2 strokes ahead in this group rivalry today.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard.
Our current leader is up by 3 shots. On the tee of a par 3. Opting for the 6 iron.
Unable to find the green on this one. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
Yeah, she's been playing great, looking consistent, and now she's 2 strokes ahead of her rival.
Time for the 2nd shot here at the 7th. Ooh, that almost went down. He has this putt to save his par. Well done. Sitting at a couple over for the event. Setting up now on a par 4. That's heading for the fairway. From around 170 yards here. That might be one club too many. That's inside the house of opportunity. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Go in.
And the rivalry seems to be inspiring this player to make some great putts. That will bring them closer together on the leaderboard.
Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. The finishing hole on the outward half, the 9th, another good par 4.
It is, Luke. The fairway pinches in significantly where those bunkers come into play, both right and left. Second shot, slightly uphill to, once again, one of the largest greens on the golf course.
Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. Oh, lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 9th. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt.
What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's 2 strokes ahead in this group rivalry today.
Okay, time to return to the action. Good chance this one, right on 6 feet.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
It's half a chance of being holed, this one. So, Rich, give us a halftime report.
Well, Luke, this rivalry we've been watching has been fun. This player's behind their rival as we make the turn, and it'll be fun to see how this matchup shakes out.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
Yeah, she's been playing great, looking consistent, and now she's 2 strokes ahead of her rival.
This one is chewing fiber.
And playing this one from around 120 yards out.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Okay, steady now. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. Welcome to this hole. That's a par 4.
Not really what they were hoping for there.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 140 yards.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. That's not what they were looking for.
When you come out of the rough, your distance control gets off.
And here we are with their 4th. Wow. Came close with that chip. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is a must-make, guys. They've got this for bogey.
A little slide happening here on the leaderboard. See if he can bounce back. Some strong holes on the inward half of this golf course, Rich, but there's no one longer than the 12th, the par 5.
There is not. It is absolute bombs away off the tee shot for these players. They can get it up and over a small rise. The ball will chase down and give them a thought. A thought, will they try and reach this 630-yard par 5 with the water in front? No, thanks. I'm laying up, and I never say that.
That ball looked a little thirsty. Playing their 4th shot. Look out, there's water there. This is their 5th shot. Big time play, that one, at the right time too.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's 2 strokes ahead in this group rivalry today.
Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
This hole is a par 3. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Well, this one's right at the pin.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Getting ready to play their third. Sitting at 1 over. Didn't that look good for a long time? Not sure what happened there. Didn't intend to hit that shot. Playing their 5th shot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Oh dear. Here's their 6th shot. Sadly, your time's up here, but that's all right. You've got another chance on the next hole. Time now to forget the horrors of the last and focus on this next tee shot. Well, that's a handy shot. Second shot here on the 14th hole. Well, you're in the hands of the tree gods now. And here we are with the 3rd shot. And this is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one. Ah, that's a punish. Nothing worse than putting it off for green. Time for the 5th shot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. And this one is for bogey.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Wow, from a dodgy lie, Rich. How special was that?
Not a good lie. Fortunate to hit the pin and go in.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The 15th for the tournament is the 17th on the golf course, Rich, a long par 3.
It is just over 220 yards to a heart-shaped green, but I can promise you, Luke, there is nothing lovely about this hole. It is strong. There's water left that you want no part of. You bail out to the right, you're in the bunkers. I'm going to take 3 and move on to the next.
Ooh, right by the hole. It's just about 3 feet away.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Currently at +9 for the event. Decisions to be made off the tee here, Rich, at the 16th hole.
At just under 400 yards, Luke, I just don't see most players taking out driver and giving it a go. Just hit an iron short left of that fairway bunker, wedge it on, make your birdie.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Oh, I love hands like that. Touch of a wizard.
What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's got momentum now. Just birdied the last hole.
Let's take a look at the current standings.
Sitting at 9 over for the event. Couple of strong finishing holes to finish up here, Rich. First, let's take a look at the 17th.
Yeah, it's just about 420 yards, and you want to favor down the left-hand side as this fairway does move left to right. You avoid those fairway bunkers. The second shot, you have to be precise with your distance control because this green has got a lot of movement on it, a lot of little bowls to it.
Here's Brooke Henderson's next shot.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. Okay, let's get back to the action. Second shot here on the 17th.
Oh, right by the hole.
Not bad.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 21 feet from the cup. This has a real chance.
Sitting at 8 over for the round. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
just over 440 yards. The bunker down the right-hand side off the tee is only reachable for the big hitters. Second shot, slightly back up the hill to a two-tiered green. Distance control is imperative.
Oh, well done. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
They're setting up this next shot into quite an elevated green, Luke.
This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing.
And this putt for a final score of 78. Gets that one to go down, and that'll end the day's work.
Well, we saw the good, bad, and sometimes the ugly, didn't we? But it was certainly beautiful from the words that came out of Henny Koyak's mouth. Thank you, Henny, for your action today.
Luke, if the golf wasn't good, the weather was great. It was absolutely a pleasure to be able to join yourself and Rich and be out here on the golf course watching all the action and all these incredible rivalries.
.2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the final stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs.
Today's coverage of the Tour Championship is about to start. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam as we kick off this Tour Championship. And Rich, this next player is at the very top of the FedEx Cup points list and are therefore starting this event at 3 under.
It's a good place to start, isn't it? You've already got a lead, and a significant lead, on the chasing pack. And so it's one of these changes that we weren't too sure how it was all going to pan out, but it worked well, so the players embraced it. And it's interesting, if nothing else. But yes, you're rewarded by being the #1 points earner, and I think it's great. It's been a lot of fun, and this really has added some excitement to it.
It's a lovely advantage to have going into any tournament, but that must feel like a huge head start.
It's a huge head start, but let's just kind of look at the opposite way. If you lose, all of a sudden, those guys that are trailing, they're going to give you a little bit of something in the locker room after the week is over with. But no, listen, I mean, obviously, #1 going into this week, they're playing well. The confidence level is high. They're firing on all cylinders. I don't see the top leaders really falling down that much. I think they're going to kind of maintain what they've already produced in the first couple of playoff events.
And it's a great reward for a season long of excellence.
Yes, that's exactly right. And it's a nice reward. It's a nice bonus. And that's why we call it the FedEx Cup playoffs. It's a bonus at the end of the year.
Well, it's all promising to be a good day. Can't wait to see what happens. Come on, get down. Left yourself an opportunity.
Would need something special to happen to get the birdie here.
Go to your home ball. Go to your home. That's a lovely stroke. Had eyes for the whole way. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
Well, he's behind, just in second place, looking to leapfrog.
And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. Wonderfully played. Time for the second shot into the third.
Nicely done.
Lining up the birdie putt here. This looks good. Gets that one to go down, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Teeing off here at the fourth. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Yep, I've paced this. He's got around 195.
That's a pretty handy shot. That was special.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
He'll have to work extra hard to get out of this one.
They'll have to channel their inner Severiano Ballesteros here. This needs good hands.
Well, a chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under.
If this putt drops, they'll pull in front of Colin Morikawa. Let's see if they can start applying some pressure.
Ooh. Putting for par. He's currently in a share of top spot. A long par 4 this hole. Left nothing in the tank on that one. That was pummeled. Playing from 110 yards out.
He's currently tied for the lead.
Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
How close was that to going down? Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt. That's frustrating. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. The 6th hole at East Lake Rich, one to get after.
You don't need to be long off the tee, Luke. It's only 525 yards, but the second shot plays straight back up the hill, so a little length helps.
And he's down there.
Well, I wouldn't mind hitting the shot, but I wouldn't fancy the walk up here. This is quite uphill.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. All you can do is hope now, because that was never going down the fairway.
Oh, dear. Can he get out of here?
He's gonna need a digging truck, maybe? I don't think a sand wedge is good enough to get this out.
Ooh. Ooh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Just one off the lead after that hole. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker.
He's right in the hunt, just a shot off the pace.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? This putt to move into a tie for first. Yeah, the line was pretty good, but the length, that was loose. Time now for the 4th shot.
Just one stroke back in this tournament.
Oh, how good was that? Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently in first place, looking to hold that lead here.
Well, that's an impressive little chip.
Judging it beautifully.
Let's return to live play now. We've arrived at a par 4. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Going with the 7. And he's safely on the green. A good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under.
This putt to tie Colin Morikawa.
Big chance here. And down it goes. And that will take him to 4 under. He's currently tied for first.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Let's take a look at Colin Morikawa. Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
Taking a chance and getting it correct. The flop shot works. Thank you very much.
Ooh, that almost went down. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
This for par.
And as we make the turn here, Rich, our player tied for the lead.
Well, Luke, I've been enjoying this pair of rivals we are following today. The two of them are pretty even for the event so far. Very interested to see who will come out of this with the bragging rights.
Well, good-looking shot here. That's headed towards the green.
I think he's got playing partner Colin Morikawa looking a little nervous after that shot.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Good putters will make these. Right on 5 feet. It was on a good line. Putting for bogey here. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
Well, he's in the spot he feels most comfortable. That's first place. I don't think he's going to want to let that go.
So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine. Going with the 5-iron here. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. Good chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under. If that's the right pace, this should drop. Well played. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. As we look at the leaderboard, this player sits in second place, behind Colin Morikawa. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Hang on, Henny. Is that a bit loose?
This one might end up in the pine straw.
Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
This is like a bad lie with a bit of grilled bad lie on top, sprinkled with dashings of bad lie.
Ooh, back there, horsey. This would be a great up and down. Ooh, wouldn't that have been nice? This is from miles away. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. And just about 8 feet left to the hole. That was a gallant attempt. And this next putt here is for a double bogey. Bit too heavy-handed there.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently in first place, looking to hold that lead here.
Didn't that look good for a long time? So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Now it's time to take a look at this 13th hole. That was absolutely murdered. Henny, what's the player facing here?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
And coming up well short.
That's a well-played chip shot there.
Great touch.
Now over to Colin Morikawa.
Well, he's in the spot he feels most comfortable. That's first place. I don't think he's going to want to let that go.
And this is becoming a familiar sight. Colin Morikawa leads. We've arrived at a par 4 hole. That's an awful error. Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the first cut.
Going with the hybrid.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
That's a wonderful shot here at the 14th and sets up a chance for birdie. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. It's got a chance. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. This one is right down the pipe. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Okay, slow down now. That's enough. And looks like we're taking another look at that one. "13 feet to the cup."
Nice little par putt here.
And the putt drops. Now 2 under, heading down the stretch.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently in first place, looking to hold that lead here.
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. And there's a lot of pressure on the line, Rich, as we get to the closing holes at Eastlake. And here we are at 16.
Tough tee shot, 454 yards. Deep bunker down the right-hand side. Tee shot plays straight back up the hill. Go ahead and give her a wallop.
And they're playing from about 140 yards out. 4 strokes off the lead. Well, this one's going right at the flag. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Firm back up the hill. This will be a good one. Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Just 2 shots back after that hole.
Well, now, things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
And as we get to the penultimate hole at Eastlake, Rich, what does it require?
The tee has been moved back some 60 yards over the last couple of years, putting a premium on finding the fairway. Those bunkers down the left-hand side are menacing, to say the least.
Well, that's beautifully judged.
Now over to Colin Morikawa.
Well, he's in the spot he feels most comfortable. That's first place. I don't think he's going to want to let that go.
And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd. Well, that's a nice line.
That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one.
Well, that's a lovely way to make a move into the top 5. And after a recent switch of the 9s here at Eastlake, the finishing hole's gone from a tough par 3, Rich, to a really gettable 5.
Go ahead and take out the driver and enjoy this tee shot. It might be difficult, but if you hit it in the fairway, you'll definitely be rewarded by being able to go for it in 2.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Step one complete, Rich. They've found the green.
Indeed, Luke, but the next step for this player is to sink this putt to force the playoff.
Good stroke. Well, Rich, that was a fantastic season on tour, no doubt about it. We finally have our FedEx Cup champion.
Luke, this player deserves the FedEx Cup championship. They've played exceptional golf all year long, and they showed what they're made of when it mattered the most. Just an incredible accomplishment. Congratulations to this year's FedEx Cup champion.
Don't go anywhere, folks. We've got extra holes coming your way.
Oh, and this tournament deserved it, Luke. So good all day long.
This will be intense, Rich. So much pressure, and these players won't be stopping until one of them wins the hole. Buckle up.
Luke, I'm ready. Let's go.
That one's right out of the top drawer.
Well, this looks enticing here, Rich.
Nobody wants to see this player lay up. Time to be bold.
Going with the hybrid.
Oh, and that's a missed green in a playoff. Hopefully they can regain their composure. A chance here to snatch the title if this chip drops.
So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
Just eyeballing that.
Well, there you have it, Rich. A season-long worth of excellence celebrated with a FedEx Cup.
Oh, what a feeling it must be as well. To just have all the hard work and everything that they've prepared for and done this year comes down to one tournament. They get it done. They win the FedEx Cup. I mean, what a sense of relief on the player's face right there. And it just has to be an amazing feeling all around.
Well, thank you, sports fans. Hope you enjoyed all the coverage of our playoff finale. And from myself and all the dedicated people at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Catch you next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi, Luke and Rich. Looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Rich, how do you see this one playing out?
It was Brooke who won their most recent encounter, so let's expect some fireworks this week, Luke.
Yes, she's a born winner, isn't she, Brooke Henderson? This is going to be a tough rivalry, but one if you can win will certainly build your confidence.
Currently 1 under for the event. Here we are at the second tee. Playing from around 110 yards out. This one looks like it'll safely make the green. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's got some work to do. She's 2 strokes behind so far.
Oh, I thought that one was going in.
That's a touch of class. Terrific little chip.
Reminds me of the song by the Tubes, She's a Beauty.
Teeing off here at the 3rd hole. Going with the 8-iron here. This one might need to set.
Pretty good shot there.
Setting up here with a very long putt.
Ouch, that hurts. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. Currently a couple under for the round. Let's see what happens here on the 4th. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. That's a good-looking shot there. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. 5 shots off the pace. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole.
What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's 2 strokes behind her rival this week.
Very crafty, that shot.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Just a 4-footer remaining. Not a bad line, this. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Here we are at the 5th hole.
Looks like they got all of that one. That's on a good line.
Wow, you've seen those shiny new spanners in that bag of clubs there, Rich. It looks like their new sponsorship deal went through this last week.
Interesting, Luke. I never have a problem with new equipment. I think that it can actually change a player's mindset a little bit. I think they can look at it as either a challenge to figure it out and say, listen, I'm smart enough, I'm good enough to figure out how to make this equipment work. They could also use it as a motivation, like, man, got some new equipment. I'm excited. This is going to be awesome. I can't wait to take these out for a spin. It's like a shiny new car. It just kind of depends on how the player's looking at and why did they make that change. What was the rationale for making the change from the old equipment to this equipment? Is it about the money? Is it about performance? What is it about? Because you can't discount the money aspect of it. You really can't. Hopefully they're doing it for more a performance aspect, and if that's the case, then they truly believe in this new equipment, and that certainly can help their mentality for the rest of the season.
Solid par putt, that.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
That's a fine effort, that one. You always want to putt those ones stone dead. Next up is this par 4 hole.
Quality shot, that one. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. Going with the pitching wedge here. This next one from the beach.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
This one's 13 feet from the cup. This putt to try and save their par.
Oh, just missed.
Just a short putt remaining here.
Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Teeing off here at the 7th. This one looks just a fraction too long to me.
Why do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's got some work to do. She's 2 strokes behind so far.
Well, that'll help you move up the leaderboard.
Yeah, that is not what you want to come up against mid-round, mid-rivalry. That was mean.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
Nice line.
That's a good way to bounce back from the drop shot at the last hole.
And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. Here we find ourselves at the dramatic 8th hole at Craggy Heights, a par 3 playing 198 yards from the back tees.
Look, probably one of those picturesque par 3s on this golf course, if not the one. Obviously, coming up shy is a huge no-no with water lurking there. You're going to see most players hit it deep into the green. Anywhere in the heart of the green really is just fine. Walking off with a par here is just dandy.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
Birdied their last hole.
Oh, you've made it. What a play. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Teeing off now on the 9th hole. Lovely effort, that. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
This one heading towards the green.
Oh, that's well played. And a chance for birdie here at the 9th.
This putt, a chance to move inside the top 20 on the leaderboard.
Nice stroke. And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. That's some good golf right there. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yep, I've paced this. He's got around 195.
Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface.
Why do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She got one back on that last hole.
How close was that to going down? Great touch. Really nicely played.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill. This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
And stepping up the standings after that effort. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface.
Let's move one step closer to the lead here. This putt for a share of fourth.
Bit quick in the stroke. That looked pulled.
Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Oh, Rich loves standing on this 12th tee here, a par 5. You're always thinking birdie or perhaps better. Take us through it.
At 555 yards, Luke, there still is a decision to be made off the tee for these players. Do they challenge the fairway bunker, but also bring in the water down the right-hand side, or do they just go ahead and lay it up to the left and make it a 3-shotter? The bold players are going to knock it down to a sliver of an opening, and from there, they're going to be able to go for it. Second shot playing a little bit downhill. A little pond over on the left-hand side can be a little bit nuisance, but all in all, it's a pretty simple, straightforward par 5. Birdies are in order.
No, that's too bad. And back to the play, shall we? This putt for inside the top 5 on the leaderboard. If it's up, it could be in. Well, that'll play. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Feeling good about their game right now, Luke, coming off an eagle at the last.
Great shot. Taking aim from about 170 yards.
Just one shot back now.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. You love watching people play the game when it's like this. It looks so easy.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
A birdie putt awaits.
This one's tracking. Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. That was a top-level approach shot, but unfortunately they walk off the green with a par.
And being a couple off the lead, they can't afford to miss those birdie opportunities.
Time to see what this par 4 has in store. Nicely done. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. 2 strokes off the lead. Well played.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's looking more relaxed after that eagle on the last.
Super shot that. She should be stoked.
Can you believe this? This is right out of fantasy land. Holing out from that distance. What a shot.
Putting for birdie here. That's a long-range bomb, and with it, puts extra strain on the person chasing behind them.
He's currently tied for second.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Let's see what happens here on the 15th. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
That one should find the surface.
5 feet coming up to the cup.
Looking for another birdie here.
It looks like he pushed that one.
And that putt drops, now 9 under as we head to the stretch.
And just a few holes remaining. Let's see what they can produce.
And after that effort, that's how it looks. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Welcome to the tee at this par 5 hole. Come on, that finish line's in sight. Let's power towards it.
That dog will hunt.
Well, Rich, this player's certainly making moves up the leaderboard, aren't they?
Absolutely nice push on this final round. Still needs to keep the foot on the gas, continue making birdies if they have any hope of winning.
Wow, that was a great drive at the right time.
Couldn't come at a more opportune time as well. Currently 2 back. Make the eagle, tie for the lead.
I can't believe this. Is this going to go in?
Oh, terrific. What an effort. And that makes him tied for first. Oh, don't we love a short par 4, particularly on the penultimate hole, Rich. 17 here, playing under 300 yards.
Luke, at just 283 yards, listen, if you're not going to go for this green, you better just give up your tour card. I mean, literally, this is a begging to be gone. This hole is going to show you what kind of player you truly are. Take out the 3-wooder driver, knock it on the green, make eagle, make the crowd go wild. Anything less than that? No, thank you.
Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Wow, what a save.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
And he needs this to save par.
Looking better.
Yeah, good putt. Well holed. And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard. And a chance to ice the tournament here. Holding the lead, playing the last.
This is full send.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
They can't quite see the green here, Luke, because it's elevated. It's much higher. They're definitely going to have to club up.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Bit offline, that one. You're now into the lap of the golfing gods. Chip it in here, and he'll take the title. Ooh, that almost went down.
Well, this is it. They need this putt to force a playoff.
Ooh, right by the hole.
And they can...
Oh, Rich, what could have been? This player's going to miss out on a playoff by a single shot.
Luke, what a difficult situation is for this player. So close and yet wasn't able to get it done. That's going to leave a bad taste in this player's mouth.
Oh, you never like to see that, Rich. A player failing to deliver when it mattered most.
Absolute meltdown of epic proportions. Hopefully they can learn from it, but it was painful to watch, and I'm sure it's
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Thanks, Luke. Hi, Rich. Yeah, there will be fireworks out there today, let me tell you. These two players have been going back and forth at each other on social media. They have something to prove out on this golf course today.
Well, it will be interesting to keep an eye on this one right throughout this event.
Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Well, you can club down. Everything's all in front of you as it runs into this downhill green.
Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game. A bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
What a putt to make. Well done.
Oh, that's going to add a little fuel to the fire of this group rivalry, guys. Massive putt.
An eagle putt awaits.
Ooh. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup. He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Just didn't drop.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
It's time to begin this par 4 hole. Well, let's see how this shot goes from the fairway bunker. Well, if he can make that big putt, it'll save that bunker shot, that's for sure. What an opportunity to make a birdie. I like their courage to be able to get that to go down and save the hole.
And that'll put a little pep in your step, up and down from the bunker, in for the birdie. Good job.
Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. Now we're on the fourth tee here at Jacobson Homestead, and it's a par 3, playing 181 off the back tees.
Yeah, that's about as far as you're going to see this par 3 play, Luke. Player's going to go in there with the mid, probably shortish iron. Obviously, with the water on the right, you want nothing to do with that side as the bank severely slopes downwards. Bailing out to left of the bunkers, not so hot either. But with just a short iron in your hand, you think that these players are good enough to fire right at it, don't you?
This putt to join those amongst the top 10 on the leaderboard.
Okay, steady now. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it.
Let's go to John Rahm.
He's one stroke in front of his rival so far today. Great stuff.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here at the 5th. You like that, didn't you? And this shot from about 150 yards out. 5 shots off the lead. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Should find the green. We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
He's getting some airtime between him and his rival. He's 2 ahead.
Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
Super shot that. And he'll move into the top 10. Now 5 strokes behind.
I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
Rich, one of the big advantages for the experienced players on tour is their history around particular courses. But what advice would you give to the new players who are coming to a course for the first time and how to handle it?
I would say tread easily. Go in there and just try to get into a good rhythm on the golf course. Don't try and go out and try and hit too many heroic shots or go after too many flag sticks, because if you don't know what the consequences are if you don't pull off that shot, well, shame on you. So I think that the veterans obviously have more knowledge about golf courses, and they can say, oh, I don't want to miss it there because that's dead. I've seen it happen before. When you go into a new golf course, Luke, you got to go in with it and just try and play a little bit on the defensive side. Don't get too greedy. Don't try and make too many things happen. Go in there, find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts here and there, get some confidence going first before you start attacking pins.
The great Severano Ballesteros inspired an entire generation of European golfers, particularly his own Spanish golfers, and I feel that we might even have the best Spanish golfer of all time in Jon Rahm, Rich.
I absolutely agree with that. I believe in the game right now, Luke, that if there's one player that all others are fearful of when they get on top of the leaderboard, I think Jon Rahm's name would be number 1, because he seemingly has 0 weaknesses. I can't find a single one. I look at his game, and it is so complete, you just get envious of it, don't you? Because it is so good everywhere. Off the tee, iron play, the short game, the mentality, the vision, the imagination. He's got every single tool that you could possibly want in this game. He is by far, I believe, the most complete player in our game today.
Yeah, it certainly feels like we're in the Jon Rahm era right now. Yeah, quality shot that.
Outside chance for birdie here, Luke.
Let's go to Jon Rahm.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. A chance to move to 5 under par.
If this putt drops, they'll pull in front of Rahm. This group is heating up.
That's disappointing. There's a putt of about 6 feet coming up. And there it is. Trailing by 4 strokes. Welcome to the tee of a par 4. Attaboy, good shot. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
And choosing the 8-iron here. This one might need to get down a little.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Has to putt this one downhill. This is, oh yeah.
That's a lovely effort, that one. That's a handy putt to make.
And that will take him to 5 under. Reg, good position for this player. Just 3 back with 9 to play. Do you sense them making a charge?
Yes, but 3 back with 9 to go, they're going to have to start taking chances. They're going to have to start firing at every flag stick they can see.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Second shot here on the 10th hole. That's nicely done. This shot from 120 yards.
3 shots off the lead.
Wow, what happened there?
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
A par putt on the table.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Oh, so close. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
He's currently 1 stroke better than his rival and playing partner today.
Yes! Hold it!
Oh, what a hole out. I'd love to say I'm surprised, but I'm not. This is just what they do.
Teeing off now at the 11th hole. That should find the fairway. Now 4 under par. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. A 7-footer right here.
They've got this to get into a tie with Rahm.
That was a gallant attempt. This is a par putt. And that putt will drop. Well done. Now teeing off on the 12th hole. Going with the 7. Well played, mate. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
He'll be happy to hold this. 21 foot.
Get in the hole.
Let's go to Jon Rahm.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
That's a good stock shot, the fade, isn't it? Well, that should find the bunker. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we?
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
From around 180 yards out.
Just 3 strokes back.
That's out to the right for sure.
I'm pretty sure they had their sights set on hitting the green there.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Big par saver coming up for this fella. Good putt that. He's in a share of 9th place. We find ourselves on the tee, one of the stronger par 4s on the back 9 here at Jacobson Homestead. The 14th playing 483, Rich, from the tips.
Yeah, generous landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even further left, there's water lurking. But the second shot, this is where it gets slippery. This is where it gets dangerous, especially to a back right hole location. All of a sudden, the water down the right-hand side comes into full view. Bailing out to the left in the bunker, not so hot either. Tell you what, it takes a brave player to fire at this flagstick.
A good chance to move to 6 under par here.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
That's frustrating. And in it goes.
We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
He's 1 stroke behind his rival in this event.
Oh, almost went in. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Love the long holes. Welcome to the par 5. Wow, he let the big dog eat there, didn't he? And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Yeah, this breeze just starting to get up now on the course, and it's directly into the face.
Well, it looks like it's too much club on this one. And here we are with the third shot. 4 shots behind our leader. Seven feet to the cup.
Putt is underway.
Let's go to Jon Rahm.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Oh, I like the look of this. And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Going with the pitching wedge here. Let's finish with a flurry. It'd be nice to make a move up the leaderboard.
An opportunity for a birdie here.
This one's looking good. Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on.
What a drive. Look at that.
Playing from around 190 yards out.
Wind is blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the wind back to this pin.
Well struck.
We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Didn't that look good for a long time? That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Judging it beautifully.
Chance to move to 8 under here.
Oh, what an excellent time to make a big putt like that. And you bet their rival knows just what happened.
Rich, we find ourselves at the finishing hole here at Jacobson Homestead, and it seems strange to be playing it just at 400 yards.
I tell you what, though, I like this finishing hole because it gives you options. You don't have to necessarily hit driver here. If you do, you got to take it over some pretty tall trees, and you can't miss it to the left-hand side. The safe play, lay it out to the right, but now your second shot becomes just a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult to get it that close to the hole. I love the options you have on this finishing hole. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
And this putt is for a final score of 63. Go on, get in the hole.
That putt went a bit long there.
And this one is for his par. And that will do it for him at this event.
Well, Henny, I think we're really starting to see the true character of this player. They took on the great Jon Rahm, stared him down, and beat him. That's remarkable.
It is remarkable. It's incredibly bold. A bold move to even challenge a player like Jon Rahm, but then proceed to beat him. This personal win is just going to serve to boost